What's up, guys? Welcome to MKZ Crypto. In this short video, we'll cover the basics of blockchain technology and how to start investing in cryptocurrency. But before we start, a little bit of a disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for educational purposes only. Please consult your financial advisor or do your own research before you start investing in crypto. That being said, let's get started. Before we talk about cryptocurrency, let's talk about blockchain technology. Blockchain is the technology that enables the existence of cryptocurrency, among other things. So now let's look at how blockchain works. Blockchain is a distributed ledger technology (DLT) that allows data to be stored globally on thousands of servers, while letting or allowing anyone on the network to see everyone else's entry in near real time. It's based on a peer-to-peer topology. The distributed ledger technology makes it difficult for one user to gain control of the entire network. Blockchain is the digital ledger that is constantly growing with each transaction. Let's take a look at an example of a block within the Bitcoin blockchain. We have the block number, we have the nonce, we have the transactions, we have the previous hash, and then we have the hash. When transactions are filled within the blockchain or within the block of a Bitcoin blockchain, a new cryptographic challenge is released approximately every 10 minutes. This challenge is what the Bitcoin miners try to solve to satisfy the valid hash, that is proof of work. So, what is this challenge? These challenges are being released by the Bitcoin or the blockchain protocol. So, for instance, the challenge might be we want a hash value that's going to have 7 preceding 0 or 6 preceding 0, whatever zeros that they want to have in front of the hash. That will be the challenge. So now the miners will have to go to work and see how they're going to come up with a number. That is what the nonce. This is what we call the number used once. So this number is what they have to keep changing until they are able to satisfy the requirement for the hash. This number is what they have to keep changing until they are able to satisfy the challenge of the preceding 0 to make this hash a valid hash. So whoever comes up with this correct nonce that satisfy the preceding 0 challenge to get the valid hash, the person will get the reward for mining this block. As of last year, 2020, the reward for a successfully mined block is 6.25 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. What makes blockchain technology so powerful is the fact that when these hashes are generated, they are linked to the next block that is going to be mined. So what that means is that when all these transactions here, if anybody makes any modification to any of these transactions, the hash value will change. And if this hash value change, because it's linked to the next block, it's going to invalidate the next block. So right there, the miners will not accept this block or this chain because there is an integrity issue with this chain. And this is how it works. So this is block number 2. We have our transactions. Notice that this hash value is what is tied to this hash here as the previous hash. In the first block, we didn't have any previous hash because this is assuming that this is our first block. And if this is our first block, there is no hash linked to it. So you notice that this hash is what is attached here as a previous hash. So if you change anything in this transaction, it's going to invalidate this hash value. And therefore, linking it up to the next block is going to make it invalid because this previous hash will be attached to this block before all of these transactions are computed to find out the valid nonce to make this hash a valid hash. So this is how a block within blockchain technology is linked together. They are linked cryptographically with the hash value. If you make any modification to the transaction here, it's going to change the hash value. If this hash value is changed, obviously it's going to change this hash value because they are the same hash value because this is how they link together. And if that happens, it changes this hash value and therefore the rest of the subsequent block will be invalid. This is how a blockchain technology works. Before we move on, let's look at how hash values are generated. And this is a good website for practice. We have SHA-256 hash generator. So for instance, if I have a statement like, this is a crypto lesson, right? You pay attention that it has generated a hash value for me here, down here. right? So if I make any modification to this statement, say I add an S to this, you realize that this hash value has been changed, right? And let's say I add some more, words to this statement. Right there, you see that all the hash value is being changed. So this is how hashes are used to control the integrity of document or any transaction. And that is the basis of blockchain technology. It uses the hash value to compute all the transactions within the block, have a hash value, use that hash value, link it up with the next block so that they are all joined together. If one make any changes to a preceding block, it affects the rest of the block. Now moving on, you see that we have block number one, number two, number three. These blocks are cryptographically joined together. They are linked together cryptographically. So when you make any modification to say the first block, it's going to affect the rest of the two blocks, right? If you make a modification here, the subsequent blocks are going to be affected, and therefore it's going to invalidate the rest of the block. And this is a very powerful technology, and that's why cryptocurrency is seen as one of the best technology for the future. Let's look at some Bitcoin history. The Genesis Bitcoin block was created on January 3rd, 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto. Within this Genesis block, or the block zero, Satoshi Nakamoto encoded these words: Chancellor on the brink of second bailout for banks. And this was a newspaper front page article by the Times in UK on that same day when the Genesis block was created. As to why Satoshi Nakamoto created this message in the block zero, some believe that it was a philosophical message in response to 2008 economic crisis and subsequent bank bailout. Some believe this was meant to show the problems in the central monetary control that Bitcoin aims to challenge. All right, moving on. This is the Bitcoin block zero that was mined on January 3rd, 2009. And this block has only one transaction. And this is the nonce that was generated, right? The number used once to compute the hash value. And this is the total number of reward that the block got after mining the block, which is 50 BTC, 50 Bitcoins. Fast forward to today. This is at the time of making this video, this is the block number that we have currently. We have 672,360. That is the block number that we have. And within it, you can see that's today's date here. And then we have the number of transactions. This is the amount of block reward for currently is 6.25. And this shows the number of transactions, 2,186. I'm going to leave all the links to this site to the description below the video so you can have access to it yourself. All right, so now that we've taken a look at the basics of blockchain technology and how these blocks or these individual blocks within the blockchain are cryptographically linked together to form the blockchain, it's a good segue for us to look at what a cryptocurrency is. Cryptocurrency is a currency system in which encryption techniques are used to regulate the generation of units of currency and verify transfer of funds, operating independently of a central banking system. So now the question remains, why invest in cryptocurrency? One, cryptocurrency is decentralized. When we talk about decentralization, it means there is no central authority or central unit in charge of crypto. Number two is trustless. It means you do not have to trust any human. You only trust the blockchain protocol, the program and the protocol that has been built in the blockchain that controls the manipulation and the modification of transactions within the block is what you trust. You only trust the protocol. It is immutable. It means you cannot make any modification. You see how the hash values will change with the slightest of modification? That means that it is immutable. You cannot change this. It is very scarce. It means that it is a limited supply. Remember when we took a look at the block zero, or what was coded in the blockchain, printing of currency. But then again, for Bitcoin, it is limited in supply. It is only 21 million supply in the entire existence of Bitcoin. It's not going to be more than 21 million supply of Bitcoin. So it is very scarce. And that is what is giving it the value, because supply and demand. Remember, cryptocurrency transactions are not refundable as well. Once you make any transaction, it is not refundable. So you have to be very careful when you set up your account and you set up your wallet. Make sure you know the address you're sending your money to. Make sure you know the exact money that you're sending. Examples of cryptocurrencies: we have the Bitcoin, we have the Ethereum, we have the Litecoin, and then Bitcoin Cash. A go-to website for crypto investors is the CoinMarketCap that ranks the relative size of all cryptocurrencies. When we navigate to the coinmarketcap.com, we realize that we have the total number of cryptocurrency in circulating right now is 8,599, and then we have the total market capitalization is the upward of what, $1 trillion, and then the 24-hour volume of trading is what, 144 billion within the 24 hours, within the past 24 hours. Also, we have the Bitcoin dominance, which is 61.6%. This value is the value of Bitcoin out of all the market cap that we have. So you see, Bitcoin has a lot of percentage, about 61% of all the total market cap of all the cryptocurrency that we have. So by far, Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency. Now, taking a look at the top 10, we have Bitcoin as number one, Ethereum, Binance Coin, we have the Tether, we have the Cardano, we have the Polkadot, we have the SRP, Litecoin, Chainlink, and Bitcoin Cash at number 10. All right, so in here you can see the market cap, we can see the price that is being traded at. We can see the market cap is about $872 billion. The volume, this is the trading volume, and then the circulating supply. For now, we have about 18 million Bitcoin in circulation. So you see, we out of the 21 million Bitcoin that will be ever produced, 18 million is already in circulating. All right. So if you want to know exactly what each of these cryptocurrencies, what the projects they're doing, what the use cases are, or what they are used for, or what project are they supporting, you can click on the individual crypto you want to learn more about on the coin market cap, and then you can go down, read about the project, read about the crypto, read about the coin. So for instance, Bitcoin here. What is Bitcoin? You can read more about Bitcoin, who the founders are, what makes Bitcoin unique. You can read a lot about each of the cryptos that you have any interest in. So this website will actually give you some guidance as to what project you think is going to be the future, or what is going to be a good project for the future that you can invest in. So for instance, if you go down and then you think about, oh, you know what, maybe I want to look at what Cardano is doing, you can click on that, go down, read about Cardano, what are the use cases for Cardano, what are the projects that is supporting, and what project are they doing currently. you know Reading it and then see if it is something that you think has a potential. Do it yourself, read it and see if it is something that you can invest your money in. Some of the popular exchanges to buy and sell crypto are the Coinbase, the Binance US, especially when you are in the United States. You can use the Coinbase and then Binance US. Coinbase is by far the largest within the United States. And then you can use the Binance USA or the Binance.US to buy and sell crypto as well. And if you are outside the United States, some of the popular ones are the Binance and then the CoinMama. You can use that. And also you can use the localbitcoin.com to actually look for Bitcoin sellers around you to buy your Bitcoin. So now, once you set up your account on Coinbase.com, and then you go through your verification processes and set up your payment system, how you're going to buy your crypto, you're going to log into your account. I have my account created already, so I'm going to log in, and I'm going to use the two-factor authentication. This is very important because you really have to have a two-factor authentication just in case you compromise your password. And again, to sign up for Coinbase, you can use the referral link below this video. You can get a sign up bonus as well as me getting a referral bonus. Remember, to sign up for exchanges, there are some key factors you have to consider. What countries are these exchanges operating in? what are the identity verification process. Some of the exchanges have like a lengthy verification process. It can take about a week or so to verify your identity. Number three, what are the payment method they accept? Do they accept fiat? And what type of cryptocurrencies are supported, or what type of cryptocurrencies are they trading on their exchange? So these are some of the factors that you have to consider when you're signing up for an exchange. Once you sign up for Coinbase, you click on the buy and sell. It's pretty easy to do this, especially when you have your bank account linked to it or your credit card or debit card linked. So we have the buy, sell, and the convert, right? So if you have, say, you have Bitcoin and then you want to convert it to, say, Bitcoin Cash, right? So you can do the convert here. But in our case, we just want to buy for now, right? We're just going to click on buy, and then we're going to go to here and then specify the amount of Bitcoin we want to buy. Say we want to buy Bitcoin first. But if you want to buy any other crypto that is supported by Coinbase, you can do that because Coinbase has a lot of crypto that is support. We have the Bitcoin Cash. So you see, you have a lot of coins and cryptocurrency that you can select to buy. But then again, it depends on your research and what you think is going to be the best investment in your case. All right, so let's assume we're buying the Bitcoin for now. I'm going to select Bitcoin and then specify the amount of Bitcoin that I want to buy. Give you your buy. And also, just FYI, so you have there's a fee associated with your purchase, right? If you're using the debit card or credit card to make a purchase, there's a higher fee associated with that, right? But if you're having your bank account linked to the Coinbase or any of these exchanges, you pay a lesser fee using your bank account. But if you're using a debit card or credit card, you pay a higher fee. But the other thing is, when you're using a debit card or credit card, your trade or your buy is instant. If you're using the debit card or credit card, the good thing is that you can withdraw it instantly after purchase and then into your wallet. But if you're using the account number that is being debited directly into your account, it takes a while for the trade to get confirmed. But you pay lesser fee, but it takes a while. It takes about 4 or 5 days for them to verify the purchase, and then you can move your crypto. So now we're gonna confirm our trade 0.00038797 Bitcoin. So I'm just gonna click on buy, and there you go. The purchase is successfully. So now that we have our first purchase, you can go to the portfolio and check our purchase. And you can see that I have because I already have about $28 in Bitcoin. So when I bought the next 20, when I bought $20 more, so I'm having about $47 in total Bitcoin. All right. So this is how you buy your Bitcoin on Coinbase. So the next one we're going to look at is the Binance US. So before we go to the Binance US, so you see where it says send and receive. This is where you actually receive and send your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency that you have in your exchange, because it's not a good idea to keep your cryptocurrency in the exchanges for a very long time. If you're not a trader but you are an investor who is holding the crypto or the coin for a very long time, it is not advisable to leave them on the exchange. Once you buy them, it's advisable to create a wallet, a warm wallet, a cold wallet, or a hardware wallet where you can transfer all your crypto into it for safe storage. In the next video, we're going to talk about how we're going to create a wallet where we can store our cryptocurrency for a very long term investment. We're going to look at how we buy crypto using the Binance US. So once you set up your account creation, again, just like we talked about in the Coinbase, you're going to set up your account. You go through the verification process. It takes about a week. You verify your account. You verify your identity. Now you can start buying your cryptocurrency using the Binance US if you live in the United States, right? So once everything is set up, you're going to log into your account, put in your account details, log in. Put in your second factor authentication or two-factor authentication. So now that we are in Binance, we can actually go down here where it says wallet. You have the balance, we have the deposit, we have withdraw, and withdraw deposit and withdraw history, buy and sell history, OTC, over the counter history, distribution history, and then we have the trade. We have the basic trade, advanced trade, and OTC trading. This is where you have your orders, your open orders, your order history, trade history. We have the resources here, frequently asked questions and stuff like that. So the first thing we want to do here is that we want to go to our balance. This is where we're going to deposit US dollars into our account so we can buy some crypto. You're going to go down here where it says deposit. You click on that. And again, through the setup process, you might have already attached your bank details, your credit card or debit card or bank account. So you're going to specify the amount of money you want to transfer into your exchange. So let's say I want to transfer $20 here, and I'm going to choose the bank account that I want this $20 to come from. And then I'm going to click on continue, agree, and then continue. All right, so my deposit is done, it's processing. Right, so you can see that my deposit is successful. Now I'm going to start buying down to wallet, and then you're going to go to balance again. So you're going to see all the cryptocurrency that are listed here. So whatever cryptocurrency you want to buy, you can click on trade and then you buy it. All right, so let's say I want to buy some Litecoin. I'm going to go to trade, then I'm going to buy some Litecoin with US dollar, USD. Right, so you see we have the offers here. These are people who want to sell their cryptos, and these are what the bids, the buyers who want to buy. All right, so when you come down here, we have the limit and then we have the market, right? So the limit order means that this is what this crypto is being traded at this point. This Litecoin is being traded as $177. So if I want to buy the limit, it means I don't want to buy at this current trading price, right? I want to set my limit. I want to buy it at 176. So if I want to buy it at 176, it means I have to put that as a limit order and then specify the amount of Litecoin that I want to buy. And then I'm going to go join the queue until someone is willing to sell at what, 176. But if I want to buy it right away, I don't want to join any queue. I just want to buy it right away. I'm going to select the market order. So the market order is just going to be like, that is, if you don't care about the current price, you can choose that market order to buy right away. If you don't want to wait in line for a better price for you, you can choose the market order, and whatever price is being traded at, that would be the price for you to get your crypto. All right. So a lot of time people prefer to use the limit order. That is, if you're not in the rush to buy it, you can set up your price and wait till you get filled. But in our case, we're gonna go with market order, and I'm gonna specify the amount of crypto that I want to buy. You know, I have few Litecoin already, so I'm probably gonna say 75%. You know, and then I'm gonna click on buy. See, market order has been created. So I didn't want to wait in line. Whatever price is being traded is what I just bought my Litecoin with. So now we're going to go back to our balance in our wallet. So you see that we have about $33 in Litecoin already. So which means our trade has been confirmed. We have some few Litecoin that we just bought. And then we can transfer them or we can withdraw them into a wallet. And that's what's going to be our next video. We're going to go through how we set up your wallet and how you're going to transfer your crypto from exchanges into your wallet for safekeeping when you are investing. If you want to sign up for Binance US, you can use the link below this video to sign up for your account. You're going to get a sign up bonus as well as me getting a referral bonus. All right, so before I conclude this video, I just want to go over this website again. This is what localbitcoins.com. So this is some of the places you can buy Bitcoin. These are not your typical exchanges. These are like your local people selling Bitcoin. You can actually, meet them, get pay them cash, and then they can transfer the Bitcoin to you in your wallet and what have you. There are local people that are willing to sell Bitcoin for cash, so you can you can meet up with them and then buy Bitcoin if you don't want to go through the exchanges, or if the exchanges are not available in your country. You can look for localbitcoins.com and see if it is available in your country. And I believe this is available in about 180 something countries. So you can set your country. So let's say you have the list of all these countries. You can set your country and then see what country you are, and then if there are people who are willing to sell Bitcoin, for cash, and then you can contact them, send them money through mobile money or what have you. Yeah, but again, you have to be very careful. You have to use your common sense when you're dealing with people like this. Make sure they are legit. Check their ratings before you actually send them your money. So, for instance, if you're in Ghana and then you want to see if there are people selling Bitcoins locally, you can go to this website and then see and look for their ratings and see if they're very good. So this one has what 100 plus and it's 100%. So maybe this guy is good. You look at it, it has what number of confirmed trade is about 100 plus. Has very good review. The email verified. Everything is verified. So these are some of the things you have to do on your own to verify that this seller has a good rating in the localbitcoins.com, so you can contact them and then you can start buying your Bitcoin. All right. Hope this video was very helpful. If it is, hit the like button and then subscribe for more videos. I'll see you in the next video.